Hi, and welcome to the Nucor team. The goal of this presentation is to provide an overview of the comprehensive benefit package Nucor offers. Today we'll answer the following questions, including who can be covered, what is included in the health insurance, when is your deadline, and lastly, at the end of the call, I will explain where to enroll. Let's start with an important reminder. Your enrollment period will close after 30 days of your start date, so we recommend you make your elections as soon as possible. The insurance will take effect after your 30th day of employment. Please note, there will not be a grace period or extension beyond the last day of enrollment for any changes. You may, however, change coverage outside of open enrollment only if you have what is called a qualified life event. You must make any eligible changes within 30 days of this event. These include things like marriage, divorce, birth, legal adoption, or a change in your spouse's or dependent's employment status. After a qualified event, your new coverage will begin as of the date of the event, given that you have provided and uploaded proper documentation, such as a birth certificate or marriage license. For the health insurance benefits, you have the option of enrolling yourself and your eligible dependents, which include your legally married spouse and your children through the end of the month they turn age 26. Keep in mind, domestic partners and common law spouses are not eligible to enroll. Anthem Blue Cross is our provider for medical and dental services, whereas Optum Rx is our carrier for prescription drugs. In your benefits booklet, you will find your weekly premium pricing. This weekly cost will cover your medical, dental, and prescription drug coverage. Please note you will be required to pay per person and that there is no family plan option. Good news. With our medical coverage, there are no deductibles. The medical plan will pay 67% of eligible in-network medical expenses until you meet your calendar year out-of-pocket maximum. Then the plan will pay 100% of eligible medical expenses for the remainder of the calendar year. So, let's say a teammate goes to their doctor for allergies. The bill is $100. The plan pays 67%, or $67, and the teammate is responsible for the remaining $33. Keep in mind that your copay responsibility will increase to 50% if you are seen by an out-of-network provider. Your out-of-pocket expense limit is based on a percentage of your earnings. So for in-network providers, your annual out-of-pocket maximum will be 7% of your annual earnings, up to a maximum of $8,400. In general, earnings include regular, overtime, vacation, holiday, sick, and bonus pay. So let's walk through an example. If the teammate made $40,000, then their out-of-pocket maximum for a calendar year would be $40,000 times 7%, or $2,800. The out-of-pocket maximum applies as one amount to the teammate and any covered family members. Certain preventative care is paid at 100% after a $25 copay. The preventative care list is available to you online through anthem.com. That $25 copay does not count towards your out-of-pocket maximum. As mentioned earlier, the prescription drug benefit administrator is Optum Rx. We recommend that you review the Optum Rx list with your healthcare provider to determine if a medication will be covered under our plan. You can find the formulary list of covered medicine online. To keep your prescription drug cost the lowest, choose a generic medication when available and use mail order for prescriptions needed for longer than 90 days. Note that copays do not count toward the medical out-of-pocket maximum. Please see your booklet for more details. The company also offers a dental plan that covers 2 routine dental exams and cleanings a year to help you maintain your smile. Basic and restorative services such as fillings and crowns are covered at 67%, and orthodontia is not covered. Please note that the dental coverage will only pay out a maximum of $2,000 a person per year. And as a reminder, medical, prescription drugs, and dental coverage is all included in one weekly premium. To keep your eyes on safety, we also offer vision insurance that can be added separately. Our vision insurance is offered through iMed, and members can receive an annual eye exam from a participating provider for $10. You will also receive a $130 frame allowance every other year and a $10 copay for lenses. Or you can choose a $130 contact lens allowance. Some of our vision providers include LensCrafters, Pearle Vision, and Target Optical. You can view the complete provider list at imed.com. Please see your booklet for pricing details. Let's talk about saving you some money. In 15 minutes, you could save more than $500 a year by completing a health survey. We call this program New You, and by visiting nucornewyou.com and completing the survey before your 30th day of employment, you'll receive a $10 weekly discount off your medical premiums. Note that if you have covered your spouse, he or she must also complete the survey for you to receive the discount. The health information you provide is protected and never shared with your employer or anyone else. The only info we see is if you and your spouse completed it. Now, if you forget to take the survey and later realize you're being charged the full premium, that's okay. Take the survey as soon as you can, and you will begin seeing the discount on your next pay period. Also within the New You platform, you will find a variety of services and tools to help you take action on meeting your health and wellness goals. In the event you are absent due to your own illness or injury, Nucor will provide continuing economic security. Hourly teammates who have from 13 weeks to 1 year of service are eligible for up to 80 hours of sick pay beginning the 4th day of absence. Unless you are hospitalized, then payment begins on the 1st day of work missed. Teammates with greater than 1 year of service are eligible for up to 520 hours of sick pay per 12-month period. Sick pay is equal to 100% of your regular hourly rate and at a 40-hour work week. Salary teammates are eligible for a maximum of 90 calendar days of sick pay. Please notify management and HR in advance of a scheduled leave and as soon as possible when unscheduled. Long-term disability insurance, also known as LTD, may replace part of your income in the event that you're unable to work for an extended period of time because of a covered illness or injury. If you carry LTD insurance and experience a qualifying event, this insurance covers a percentage of your monthly salary and begins after sick leave ends. The amount of income replacement you'll receive depends on the plan you choose. Plan A replaces 50% of your income up to a maximum of $5,000 a month. Plan B replaces 60% of your income up to a maximum of $20,000 a month. The weekly cost of this benefit fluctuates based on your earnings. So on the next slide, we'll review a few examples. Please note that your new hire enrollment will be the only time you can enroll for LTD coverage without providing proof of good health. In future years, if you decide you want this insurance, you'll need to submit evidence of insurability. So here's an example of how LTD premiums can fluctuate each week. Let's say a teammate enrolls in LTD Plan A, which costs 71 cents per $100 of earnings. So in the event his paycheck is $800, his premium for that week will be $5.68 for that week, or 8 times 71 cents. His second paycheck of the year, let's say, is $900. His LTD premium for that week is $6.39, or 9 times 71 cents. Next, let's review the life and AD&D insurance. The company will provide the following coverage to you at no cost. Life and AD&D insurance for you equal to your annual earnings up to a maximum of $150,000. Annual earnings include regular pay, overtime, and bonus pay. You'll also receive $4,000 of life insurance on your legal spouse's life and $2,000 of life insurance for each of your children under the age of 26. As a reminder, the IRS requires the taxation of company-paid life insurance benefits in excess of $50,000. So if applicable, you'll see this tax on your paycheck. Teammates can buy an additional 1, 2, or 3 times their annual earnings in life and AD&D coverage. Each tier is capped at the $150,000 maximum. Your premium cost will be based on the amount of insurance you are buying and your age. You'll be able to see your individual pricing when you go to enroll. Payroll deductions for your voluntary life and AD&D insurance will be withheld after tax. Keep in mind, your new hire enrollment period will be the one time you can elect any life insurance amount without providing proof of good health or evidence of insurability. Nucor also offers Best Doctors to ensure teammates have the answers and confidence needed to make informed decisions about their health. Best Doctors is a virtual platform where you can be connected to a team of 50,000 leading medical experts who can answer your health-related questions and ensure you're getting the best health care possible when dealing with complex medical issues. You can access Best Doctors by downloading the app on your phone, visiting their website, or by calling. This benefit is available to those who are enrolled in the Nucor Medical Plan at no additional cost. Occasionally, we all face various personal or work issues that may affect our job performance or overall well-being. To help us manage those issues, we offer an Employee Assistance Program, or EAP. This will provide participants with support and/or referrals for services related to a wide variety of medical, personal, or professional issues. An EAP may help with problems such as substance abuse, stress, financial or legal issues, and family concerns, like elder care or marriage. This service is free and available to you at any time. However, teammates and their dependents may be charged for certain services, such as ongoing counseling sessions. Just like a doctor's office visit, your information is kept confidential. You can find the contact information listed in your benefits booklet by reaching out to your manager or HR. We also offer a flexible spending account, also known as an FSA, which allows you to set aside a portion of your paycheck pre-tax to pay for uncovered or unreimbursed qualified medical expenses. For example, the FSA may reimburse you for co-payments, prescription drugs, and expenses not covered by your health plan. The IRS provides a detailed list of what is covered, and you should check this list to verify how you could spend your account fund. Generally, the funds that are not spent by the end of the year are forfeited. However, some plans may allow you to carry over a certain amount of unused funds into the next year, or may allow a grace period into the next year for you to spend the money in your account. There is also a limit on how much you can contribute to your FSA because you don't pay federal income or employment taxes on the money in your account. When you go to enroll, you'll see this year's contribution and rollover limits. If you choose to opt in for this benefit, you will receive an email from Health Equity to set up your account and select your reimbursement method. If you have children under the age of 13 and are paying for daycare or after-school programs, you may be interested in participating in Nucor's Dependent Care Assistance Plan. This program allows you to use pre-tax dollars to pay for eligible child care expenses. This plan is administered internally, so please request a claim form from HR. Your booklet will go into greater detail regarding the annual election maximums and reimbursement deadlines. On the note of children, if you have been with Nucor for more than 13 weeks and have welcomed a new baby, you are eligible for paid parental leave. Birth parents are eligible for up to 8 weeks for the medical recovery and up to 4 weeks for bonding. Non-birthing parents are eligible to take up to 4 weeks for bonding. Please contact the HR team or your manager to request paid parental leave, and make sure to enter this qualifying life event within 30 days of the birth if you want your new baby added to the insurance. Now, as much as we love working, it's important we take time away from work too. So here's a breakdown of how the vacation allotment works. If you were hired before June 30th, you will receive 40 hours to use at your 6 months. If you were hired after July 1st, you will receive 120 hours to use at your 6 months. On the right-hand side, you will see that after you've been here 1 to 9 years, you will receive 120 hours each year. 10 to 19 years, you will receive 160 hours, and after 20 years, you will have 176 hours. Vacation time can be cashed out or rolled over to the next year, so see your manager for more details. And in addition to vacation time, we also have 11 paid company holidays. You will be eligible for holiday pay after your 30th day of employment, and you must work your scheduled day before the holiday and the day after. Another great benefit of working at Nucor is that after 6 months of service, we offer education reimbursement for approved courses or training. We will reimburse up to $4,000 of your approved education expenses each year. We'll also reimburse your spouse up to $2,000 per year for a maximum of 2 years. Additionally, children of Nucor teammates are eligible for $4,000 for approved education-related expenses for a maximum of 4 years of college, vocational, or trade school. So please reach out to HR to initiate this request and get the process started. So to wrap us up, I want to remind you once again that you have 30 days from when you started with Nucor to enroll in all the great benefits we discussed today.